Chicken was just like, why didn't they put a picture of the chicken?
We know where the animals came from, and I really love their butchery. So on nights that aren't,
I really love their butchery.
For days on set, what I'll do is, my favorite bone broth is from this place in New York called Brodo.
Yuck! What? Hey Frugivore, I'm Freelee, welcome back to the Frugivore channel. So I'm just drinking my water here that has been labelled with love. We are one. Thank you. I love you. You are life. I'm giving love to my water, and I'm going to talk about it more in an upcoming video, probably on my main channel, so stay tuned for that. But today's video is a response to Harper's Bazaar. And the video is Everything Supermodel Ashley Graham Eats in a Day, Food Diaries Bite-Sized Harper's Bazaar. It's a bit of a mouthful, right? They really tried to fit as many keywords in that title as possible. So this is a video, and I don't know who Ashley Graham is. I have heard her name, but I have no idea about her. She's a supermodel, so that tells us a lot, doesn't it? So I'm going to be responding to what she eats. I have not seen this video yet, so it's going to be the real raw reaction. We're going to watch it together, and I think that's the best way to do these videos. I am intrigued to see what she eats. And if you like these videos, definitely give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You really can vote it down if you feel that way, if that's your opinion. It's not reflecting badly on anyone, okay? Just do what you feel in the moment. And that's it. We are going to get into it. So, everything she eats. Ashley, what have you got for us?
Hi, I'm Ashley Graham, and this is everything I eat in a day.
Oh, it didn't look too good.
The first thing I do when I wake up is, well, I don't set an alarm because Isaac is my alarm, and it's this little baby monitor, and all of a sudden around 6 o'clock I hear wah, wah, and I go and I get Isaac, and then we come back to bed. And
I was just thinking like how little this baby is. Wouldn't she be sleeping with the baby? I don't know. I feel like, look, I'm not a parent, okay? I'm not a parent. I don't have experience, and I'd love to hear your experience in the comments. With such a small baby, wouldn't you have the baby like next to you? Like, I feel like that would be our natural way of being a mother, like how it should be, but she's got the baby on a baby monitor. I don't know, you know, like, just looks like a very little baby. Let us know in the comments.
And we have snuggles, and I feed him in bed. And then we usually turn on Maverick City Christian worship music. It's like rock music, and he jams out for like a good 15 minutes. And then that's when I go into the kitchen.
He jams to rock music. How old is the little baby?
I am a high caffeine coffee drinker.
Okay. All right. So obviously we have a big problem here. I am a high caffeine coffee drinker. So she's starting her day with drugs. She's telling us first up that she has a deficient diet. She has an issue with the diet. Before even seeing this, I can tell you for sure she's not having enough fruit. And she's probably not getting enough clean carbohydrates. She's probably having too much fat. She's interrupting the uptake of the sugar into the cell, the glucose into the cell, and that's going to be causing an issue and making her want to go for the coffee because she's not getting enough good fuel, like real food. This is not food. We should not start our day with anything other than food. Obviously water first, but then eat food, not drink drugs. First issue.
Can't believe I'm telling you this, but I have 3 to 4 cups a day. Do not judge me. Do not come for me in the comments.
I'm coming for you, sis. I'm coming for you, sister, okay? Because, look, like, people who actually care about other humans like myself, they do come for you, okay? They come because they want to help. Genuinely from a place of love, okay? I want to help her get off the drugs. I want to let her know that this is a poor example she's setting for others, okay? That's why I speak up. If everyone stays silent, then no one's going to know what's right or what's, you know, healthy or anything. We need to give feedback. We need to speak up. So she obviously doesn't want to be called out. Like 3 to 4 cups a day is it's excessive. 1 cup is excessive. We shouldn't be starting our day with drugs or having it throughout the day to prop ourselves up. Real food, real food, real food. Please, bring it back.
It is my life. I drink about 1 gallon of water a day to, you know, counteract all the caffeine. I'm not a tea girl. I take my coffee hot and black. Sometimes I go out for a special coffee, like a latte with oat milk. My favorite coffee place down the street is called Butler. I live in Dumbo. So good. In the morning,
Yeah, people have this whole, like, you know, ceremony kind of thing, like around coffee, this whole ritual around coffee. It is just so important to them. That's because they're addicted, okay? A lot of people try and tell me, I just like the taste. But when they try and give it up, give it up, you're going to realize what the problem is, because you're going to really have this like, oh, I need my coffee, these withdrawals, you know, and like a video I did recently on Unnatural Vegan, which I'm going to put out soon, just her coffee addiction is just out of control, and it's not good for us. We are frugivores. We need to get the fruit in, or else we're going to go for the drugs. Can you hear the cockatoos? The cockatoos are going crazy in the background. I don't know.
I eat breakfast right away. I am a big breakfast eater. Also, I'm breastfeeding, and like we have to take in so many calories when we're breastfeeding, so I feel like a bottomless pit at all times. Usually I make scrambled eggs, and that's also what Isaac eats as well. What I like to do is I like to take out this little frying pan and I spray a little bit of coconut oil on it, just a little bit, and I take 2 eggs, put them in, put some oat milk in, season it with a little Himalayan sea salt, and then I scramble it in the pan.
Oh, look at it. Like, seriously. Come on, no. This is not food. This is not food for the frugivore, okay? Like, we're not meant to be consuming the hensies, the menstruations, the unfertilized chicken eggs, unfertilized reproductive cycles of a chicken. It's just not food, you know what I mean? And this is part of why she's going for the coffee. Egg eaters and coffee and drugs, you know?
Hot. I kind of like them runny, and the oat milk brings this fluffiness to it while it's getting hot. I kind of like them runny.
To me, this is absolutely gross, okay? This looks gross, okay? And some of you might be like, no, it looks yummy, but I haven't had eggs for over 15 years. I've been vegan since 2007, January 2007. I haven't had eggs for, hang on, is it 14 years? 14, like, that's a long time, right? Over 14 years. I have absolutely no craving at all to have these little acid balls. It just, no.
Runny, and the oat milk brings this fluffiness to it. Oh, it is so good. And at the same time, I'm putting in a gluten-free bread. I am obsessed with bread, but recently I cut gluten out. Game changer. If you are tired and your joints hurt, just cut out.
Gluten, it is important to cut out gluten, okay? But bread is highly processed and it's not optimal. Starting your day with this dry, super processed old flour, I'm just going to tell you the truth. It's not a food. It's not a food. You should be eating fruit. Get it together. Come on. This is not real food.
I had gluten for a couple of days. I saw the difference immediately. So I like to put a little bit of dairy-free butter on my toast. I kind of go a little bit ham because in my head I'm like, it's not real butter, it's dairy-free butter. It's the same calories, whatever. And then I put my eggs on top and I eat it like an open-faced sandwich.
So she said she has some pig flesh in there. The animals, that still shot was not intentional, by the way. But, you know, people become like that when they start eating animals and start eating their flesh, you know? You don't want to become a zombie, right? Okay.
Oh, and then at the same time, I don't really ever sit down because I have a little baby that's usually watching Moana in a high chair, and then I'll probably be making my second cup of coffee. And depending on if I want to have a juice, I love the brand.
Doesn't she realize that, like, the reason she wants the coffee is because the breakfast was inadequate? She didn't meet her basic needs. It's that simple. Breakfast did not work. The brain is like, no, that breakfast did not work for me. It's toxic, okay? So where is my energy? Like, where's my fuel? Where's my real fuel? Brain fuel. Didn't get it. So then the brain's like, oh, just give me a hit, you know? So that psychoactive stimulant is going to like give her that adrenaline kick, fake energy.
Natalie's, it's like this perfect, like little bit of tartness. That's my morning breakfast. And then I can get my day started, which means I'm probably going straight to the computer and I'm
okay, so she had a little bit of juice there. All right, so.
Answering emails after emails because I like to get my work done in the morning so I feel much more accomplished at the end of the day. And a lot of what I've been doing right now is my podcast, pretty big deal, prepping for it, getting ready for my interviews, researching who I actually want to be interviewing.
Okay, so she's doing a little promotion here. I'll do a little promotion too right now because, look, Ashley, you need to get on Raw Till 4. This would be excellent for you. Start the day with lots of fruit, then you can have your cooked plant-based dinner. I mean, it's great. I follow a raw vegan lifestyle myself, but this is a lifestyle that I believe most people can stick to. okay, and get amazing results. So definitely check it out. A lot of individuals have lost a lot of weight, have healed illness, and are continuing on this lifestyle years later. So check it out. The link is in the description below, and you can get my bundle for a big discount, price of like dinner and movies. It is worth it to change your life, right? So, okay, let's go.
Viewing. For days on set, what I'll do is my favorite bone broth is from this place in New York called Brodo.
Yuck. What? Why are you eating the cooked bones of an animal? That's what it is. The like essence, the juice out of the bones of an, like, it's just, it blows my mind. What are we doing as frugivores? What are we doing? Like, do any of you just sit back and go like, what is this world I'm living in? Why are people eating, drinking the bones of animals? You know, it's like some disturbing sacred ritual from the past, like drinking the bones of animals. Like, I don't know. It's just sick.
It is so yummy. I keep them in my freezer. So I'll pop one of those in my bag. When I'm there, I'll maybe have someone order me a gluten-free cookie. And now
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get over the bone broth. Like, and Kylie Jenner was into it too. It's obviously circling around Hollyweird. So, you know, they're all jumping on it. They're like, oh, maybe this is, you know, I'm going to lose weight this way or something. You know, it's usually something as fickle as that.
That's kind of like what I'll have on set to keep my energy up. And I'll probably...
Yeah, so she has cookies, you know, because there is a lot of sugar in there and the brain's like, okay, finally get some sugar, but there's also a lot of fat. But, you know, think about the animals. Think about your health. Think about the animals. They don't want you drinking their bones, right?
Probably have another coffee. Some other snacks that I like to have on set nearby when I'm working are peanut M&Ms, specifically peanut M&Ms. They warm my heart. And avocado with sea salt and a little bit of olive.
Oh, yes. Avocado with sea salt. Give me some. I love it. Okay, good. It's not a big source of carbohydrates, but it is a whole food. We like that, and it's healthy. It's a fruit. Yes. You don't have to pour oil on it, though. This refined 100% oil that does not have carbohydrates, does not have minerals, you know, does not have vitamins. It's just 100% refined fat. You don't need that in your diet. Don't let anyone try and tell you that you need it. Okay, they're lying to you. It's a big marketing scam. So also she had, peanut M&Ms.
Specifically.
How old are those peanuts in there? I just want to know how old those peanuts are. Like, I've been eating fresh raw peanuts, and they're so different from these roasted, abused peanuts, you know, that are covered in this solidified bovine secretion with caffeine, with theobromine with the cacao. All right, they're so different. You know, this is obvious just junk food. Okay.
Creaminess of the avocado. Speaking of snacks, I love anything uber wet, cold, and crunchy. So where were we? Lunch.
Okay, cucumber. She got some fresh there. Yeah, but just a slice. She probably only eats like maybe half a cucumber. This is not enough, okay? Her bowels are going to be backed up. I'm telling you, they're going to be backed up. Sis, you need to get some actual fruit fiber in there. You need more fiber in your diet, that is for sure.
Usually what I eat for lunch, I will have a sweet green salad. When I was pregnant, I thought that I was going to be craving like mac and cheese, fried chicken, like all of my indulgences. But I just needed like a big old sweet green salad, sometimes two for lunch when I was pregnant. But now that I'm not eating for two, I just have one.
I mean, obviously she's not just eating a salad like this. Like, people need to be more like transparent, but she probably will explain more. But you know, Harper's Bazaar's put up with just a green salad without anything on it. Like, no one wants to eat it like this, right? Except raw fooders, really, when you get good quality greens. That's a different story. But what's she going to put on it? That's what we need to know.
For two, I just have one. I usually like to have a romaine lettuce, Parmesan chips with an avocado.
Parmesan chips. So one of the worst cheeses you can eat, just so aged and... No. If you want joint inflammation, if you want just inflammation throughout your whole body, really, then eat cheese, okay? And also, you are hurting mother cow and her baby. Please research dairy and the cruelty.
So, chicken, carrots, cucumber.
Chicken is just like, why didn't they put a picture of the chicken to make that connection? an actual chicken. You know, that would be quite shocking for the audience, wouldn't it? But that would be telling the truth.
Honey mustard or like a spicy chipotle dressing.
Yeah, so after a while it just becomes like it's not even a salad anymore. You know, it's just drowned with all this like the cheese and the chicken and the dressings and stuff like that. It becomes not so healthy and low in carbohydrates. Where are the carbs? Where is the fruit? A salad like that is not going to sustain you when it comes to carbs. It's kind of disturbing that a frugivore would be salivating over eating a chicken, huh?
Around 6 p.m. That's also by the nature of the fact that Isaac goes down around 8 p.m. My friends call it the early bird special or Granny's Delight. You can always find a reservation at 6 p.m. in New York City, but also I just feel better when I eat early, and then that way later if I'm gonna have like a little snack, I can have something light, but I don't feel like I'm heavy when I go to bed.
Yeah, I like that too. I like going to bed. I like eating early. Not eating too late, not eating dinner too late. It is definitely best for digestion. I don't feel heavy because my food is light, but it is satisfying. So I get that satisfaction in my stomach to the brain. I get that satisfaction connection, but it's not like, oh, I feel like I feel sick. I feel like, you know, like I ate too much, that kind of thing. I never feel like that because I'm eating how I'm meant to be eating, you know, so.
Don't cook, so I'm kind of at the mercy of whoever's around me to cook for me or delivery. But my husband, oh, God bless Justin, because he can cook. Woo, woo. For the first 2 weeks after I had Isaac, we ate the same thing every day. Creatures of habit. But we had lamb stew every night, and it is...
So where is the picture of the lamb? Like, that's the whole food, right? The lamb. Why don't we show the lamb? But no, we're not going to show cute lamb, are we? Because that would make the audience be like, oh, like, I feel really bad for the lamb. Because they're like, oh, hang on a second, is that what I'm really eating? Like, the cognitive dissonance is so obvious here, you know? Anyway, she's eating lambs. She's eating babies.
It's unbelievable.
I know I'm stopping it a lot, but I actually have to stop it quite a bit or they do a copyright claim on me. And also, I just got so much to say. All right, I've got so much to say. You know, the fact is that she has a baby herself, and she's also eating babies, okay? And she's exterminating babies when she eats eggs, okay? Exterminating baby male chicks when she eats the eggs. She's eating baby chickens. She's eating lamb. What's going on? And she's also exploiting baby calves. Because she's having dairy and she's having all this cheese. There's a lot of exploitation of babies here, right? Not good.
It takes 2 hours to make. He cooks it all on the stove, and it's like lamb, purple potatoes, whole garlic, and then he puts it in the oven for an hour and a half. And
why even include the lamb? Just get some plant-based, you know, meat if you really must, or just have potatoes. Load up the potatoes. It's so much more satisfying, healthy, ethical.
When it comes out, it kind of is like you have to stir it because it looks kind of gross, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh. But it's super delicious, super filling, and especially after you have a baby, they say to eat lots of like really hot nutritional food. And the meat that we get is from...
After you have a baby, to eat lots of hot nutritional food. That's a bizarre one. I've never heard that before. The doctors of today say you need some cooked food. It's just ridiculous. Oh, the rain is coming.
My favorite butcher in Park Slope.
Okay, so she's eating cows as well. And we all know they're only a couple of years old when they're slaughtered, so they're also essentially babies. You know, they're meant to live to something like 20 years. They're slaughtered about like 1 or 2.
Called Fleischers. They've got a farm upstate. We know where the animals came from, and I really...
Okay, she's trying the ethical card here. She's pretending that she can eat animals and also care about them. No, sister, you can't. Think about it. You can't ethically eat someone. You cannot ethically eat someone who wanted to live, right?
We know where the animals came from, and I really love their butchery. So on nights that aren't...
I really love their butchery. This is pretty sick. I really love their butchery. But she said she basically cares about the animals. Okay.
You know, we don't have 2 hours to make a lamb stew. And when I say we, I mean Justin. He'll make this thing called General Chicken. And it's not General's chicken like Chinese food. It's just called General Chicken because it's literally just General Chicken.
Okay, so more animals. Like, seriously, I'm going to stop it there because I can't watch the whole entire thing. I don't, like, how much fruit was there in this day? How much fruit? Maybe a tomato and a cucumber, non-sweet fruit, and avocado. I did not see any sweet fruit at all. I did not see any sweet fruit. Can you see the connection here with the drugs, with the psychoactive stimulants, with the caffeine? Very, very obvious, okay, why she is reaching for the drugs instead of actual whole foods. Because her brain is just like we need some fuel, we need some energy here, we are flailing, you know. She is not meeting her glucose, fructose needs, especially as a breastfeeding mother, right? They're going to be very high. You're feeding, you want to feed two here. So, yeah, it's a fail. It's a big fail, okay? And there's not a lot good I can say about this. There's not a lot good. And I just hope that she, I don't know how old she is or anything, but she gets to a point where she's like, hey, this is not working. This is not working. I'm eating animals unnecessarily. It's not working for me. You know, a lot of these actors and models from Hollywood are going plant-based at the very least, and that's fantastic. I want to see them go plant-based. I really want to see them go vegan, though, and learn about the animals, because when you are, eating from some ethical farm, you can't ethically eat someone. Let's just be real about that, okay? So anyway, that's my video for today. Not enough fruit, drugs, animals, animal secretions, bits and pieces, eggs. It's not a good diet. Even though in the mainstream this is seen as like a balanced diet, no, it's a disaster for the human frugivore system and for the animals that are eaten, obviously. All right, let us know in the comments below, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to go fruit yourself today.